Leg day galore, man. Me and my buddy went absolutely stupid on squats today. Probably squatted for at least an hour and a half. I believe that I put in somewhere between 20 and 30 reps with 315. Um, Started out with a set of five, and then I took it for a bunch of doubles and triples, but we'll count it as eight doubles. And like I said, that's shorting myself some. Eight doubles would give us 16 reps plus the original five. That takes us to 21. And then I went for another set of five and failed on rep number four. And so that'd give us 24 reps. So at least 20 reps with 315 were put in today. That is an insane amount of volume for me. And then I wanted to take 275 for 10 after, failing 315. Took 275 for one rep, and I was like, my legs are jelly, man. That is not going to happen. So I racked it, stripped the bar down to 135, and, took it for a set of 50. Really started hurting around, really started hurting around rep 30 on that. After the squats, we moved over to bench. Worked up to 225 for a double, a triple, and then I think two more triples and maybe a double. And then went down to 185, repped that out for either 4 or 5 sets of 5. And then went down to 135 for 15 reps. The lower back was cramping. The hip flexors were cramping on the bench. Everything is absolutely, destroyed on me right now. I've got a feeling that I'm going to be sore for the rest of the week, but that's just what happens when you have a good session. There's no complaints about that. I made jokes about calling into work tomorrow, but honestly, the pain's just going to get worse the next few days, so there'd be no point in calling in tomorrow, or otherwise I'd have to call in for the rest of the week, and I'd like to have a paycheck next week. Let's see here. This 135 for 50. High rep sets are absolutely brutal, man. It's a lose-lose situation either way you go. Because if you try to bust out as many reps as you can, your legs seize up very quick. They get full of lactic acid, and you run out of breath really quick. It's like pacing yourself. You're not going to run a marathon and start out at a full-on sprint. However, the longer that bar is on your back, the harder it is to breathe. And after a certain point, for me today, it was at around rep 30. You come up to the top, and the legs don't stop burning, really. And you try as hard as you can to catch your breath, but with 135 pounds on your back, you can't really breathe in like you need to, and so it is literally a living hell. But these sessions here, especially these sets, turn boys into grown men. Highly recommend people to do some dog sets like this. You learn what you're made of on a set like this. I wish you guys could, watch these without me having to do a voiceover, and that you could, just listen to the music and maybe feel some of the energy that was in the gym. But unfortunately, I would get copyrighted and this video would get taken down. I also want to apologize for the camera angles today. I would have brought my tripod, but it wouldn't fit into my backpack, and I really didn't want to be that guy hauling in a tripod and setting up his phone to record all of his sets. And that's another thing. I did not record like even half of my sets today. And that's mainly because the gym was completely full, and where I've got my phone at now It was in the middle of the walkway. There's not a very big walkway through here. And, with the gym being full, it was kind of in everybody's way. And I didn't want to be that guy. This is, it's public space. And, it's kind of aggravating when people start throwing stuff in the way. So I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be in everybody's way. And also, honestly, I really just don't like recording myself in public like that. I guess that's about all I've got for today. I do think I was very technically proficient today. I maintained positions very, very well. And I had no hip pain today, which is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. No hip pain, son. No hip pain after the session either. It's a beautiful thing. I really wish you guys could understand like how happy I am to push squats like this again. I needed this session, and I want to get back to insane workouts like this. Anyways, that's enough rambling, and my throat is kind of sore. May have grunted through too many doubles with 315. But I have to say, I am truly blessed to have a friend go to war with me because we went to war today in the gym. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes from there.